everyone, this is Millie. Today's lesson is about the words you may need to know about Japanese seasons. First of all, the word season in Japanese is called kisetsu. And in Japan we have 4 seasons, so when you want to say that, we call it shiki. We use it as like Japanese 4 seasons, Nihon no shiki. For Japanese school year, it starts with spring. It's called haru. It's the season for beautiful cherry blossom tree. It's called sakura. And also it's the season of graduation and entrance ceremony. The graduation ceremony is called sotsugyoshiki and entrance ceremony is called nyugakushiki. So the beginning and the end of the year, you have the ceremony with this beautiful, beautiful sakura view. And since sakura is so beautiful, we do this thing called hanami. It's a cherry blossom viewing. We call it viewing, but it's actually about a picnic. So every year we pack some picnic and go under the cherry blossom tree and have some nice time together, and it usually involves some alcohol. And it's time for everyone, even from little kids to elderlies, business people. They're usually very busy, but they do have some fun in this time of the year, and some good food with some great view is pretty amazing. The next season is summer. We call it natsu. The word you definitely cannot miss is the ocean. We call it umi. And on the beach, there are 2 types of food that you definitely cannot miss, and the first one is called barbecue. We call it barbecue or BBQ. And the other one is called kakigori. It's shaved ice. But Japanese ones are really fluffy and it piles up in a triangular shape, and you put some flavored syrup on it and maybe sometimes some condensed milk, and it's so good for a humid hot summer in Japan. You can also get some of these shaved ice at Japanese summer festivals, which is called matsuri or natsu matsuri. And the fireworks in Japan, it usually happens in the summer and it's so pretty. We call it hanabi. And when we go see the fireworks in Japan, we usually wear yukata. So it's really a nice experience. The next season is autumn. We call it aki. In autumn, the colors of the leaves changes in Japan, so we call autumn trees koyo. And in Japan, we somehow think of this season as a time for some art, food, exercise, and some reading. So Japanese go-to autumn food would be roasted sweet potatoes. It's called yakiimo. We usually gather all the leaves that have fallen, and we only gather the dried ones, and we wrap some sweet potatoes in some aluminum foil and put it into the pile of dried leaves and set that on fire, and it cooks inside of the dried leaves. And in this time of the year, we have some gym festivals in schools, and it's called undokai. We usually have a whole school divided into at least 2 groups, and we kind of compete each other, and every year either red group or white group wins. I somehow always got the red group, I don't know why. And lastly, for reading, we call it dokusho. And the last season is winter. We call it fuyu. So in northern part of Japan, we do have some heavy snow in the winter, and we call snow yuki. People enjoy some skiing and snowboarding, and it's called ski sunobo. In English, you say like you go skiing, but we kind of say as like do ski, do snowboard. The next one is winter food. It's hot pot dish. We call it nabe. There are so many varieties of recipes when it comes to Japanese hot pot dish, so you can find your favorite. Another thing would be mikan. It's mandarin orange. And the typical thing that Japanese would do is eat some mikan in kotatsu. Kotatsu is a heater table with futon on top. So basically we have this little table that has heater on the back of the surface. We have some futon over, and we have another plate on top as like a table. The whole family gets inside of this little kotatsu and be cozy and eat some delicious mikan. Well, I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!